Okay campers, I'm pretty excited. I've just received in the post my Vortex Solo RT monocular. It's a 8x36 monocular, but the RT is what sets it apart. It's a reticle engraved piece of glass, so you can use it for ranging distances, and inside the little reticle it's got these little shapes of head and shoulders, and you put that on your person off in the distance or animal, and then you can sort of range how far that is away. So let's open it up. Righto, got a lanyard. I wish I had a lanyard one day on my thermal monocular, because I spent hours in the bush trying to find it. I dropped it. Did find it. Okay, so starting with little mesh, padded mesh case, belt buckle. It's not a clip or anything. It's not molly. It's just a standard belt thing. Got a bit of weight to it. Instructions, cleaning cloth. Okay, looks pretty high tech. It's got a lot of weight to it actually. Pretty solid. It's a bit bigger than I thought it'd be, like in diameter. So yeah, just going over it. Got this eye cup. So I believe, I was told that that spins around, so you can use it on your left eye or your right eye. That's a chunky belt clip, I must say. And I've got a Vortex laser rangefinder, and again, the belt clip is really good. It's a solid bit of aluminium there. It's all aluminium. Obviously, that's for the lanyard. Bit grippy, which is good. Yep, feels good in the hand. Really big. It's not like you're, hanging onto this tiny little thing. I've used in the past for my monocular is actually, those little binos that hinge. Well, I've actually unhinged them and pulled them apart, and that's what I've been using for a monocular to save me carrying around extra weight. But I've lashed out and bought this. I think you can get this in the Solo, but not without the RT, and it is quite a lot cheaper. Alrighty, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, so the first ring focuses the reticle, the etched reticle. Well, it's not etched, it's just, or maybe it is, I don't know, but it's black and white. So the graduations, yep, and the big fat one, which is quite stiff, does the actual focusing. Yeah, cool. It's very sharp. Well, in my eyes it is. Yeah, that's nice. All right, so I might give you a go. Hang on a sec, let's try it. I'm going to spin this around. Okay, view of the backyard. Okay, here it comes. I'll just make sure it is focused. Here it comes. So I don't know if this is going to work, but you can sort of, hope you can see the reticle. Anyway, I'll check that in the playback, I guess. Alrighty, I'm pretty happy with that. No, that's magnetic, obviously. So that'll fit in chest pocket. It's definitely going to stay clipped on, I reckon, because that is a solid clip. But anyway, I think this is a good bit of kit, essential bit of gear. I'll leave any links below for you to check this out. Alrighty, so from Essential Gear Depot, signing out. Cheers. Okay, I'm back. I just signed off, but I've now been sitting here having a bit of further play with it. And something I'm sort of not real keen on is the case. Cases are cases, but you know, it's a well-built case. It's just got this little bit of annoyance in that where the Velcro lines up on here and here, top edge, bottom edge, is that when you close it, you have this massive gap up here. Okay, it's a good 2.5 inches, probably more. And one, it lets a whole lot of stuff get in to the lens, you know, debris and, you know, raindrops, whatever. But the other thing too is if that's on your pack strap, okay, that's up quite high. It'd be nice if it was just that little bit lower and lower profile. I mean, sure, if you're out in the bush, you're probably going to be having it clipped on your pack there, unless it's drizzling rain, which is often the case. So, yeah, that's one thing I don't like. So what I'm probably going to do is unpick the Velcro, because I hate Velcro when I'm out in the bush hunting and trying to be quiet, and you got, oh, hello, I'm over here, boys. Okay, so I'm going to get one of those neodymium magnets. I've got tons of them lying around. Pilfer one off something, and I'm going to, it's hard to tell, but I'm just going to put a slot in this. It's a double layer thing, so it'd be quite easy to drop a magnet, a bit of hot glue or something there to keep it in place, and unpick, slot in a little bit of magnetic material, a bit of tin in there, and that way it'll be nice and quiet when I open it. I've got a Hunter's Element Bino chest rig thing, and it's got the magnets on it, and it's so good. You can just and no one knows you're there. Okay, whereas this, you're out there and you see something, you go, okay, how far? And it's gone. So yeah, not real keen on that big loopy wasted section. I want it to be down here. So that's something I'm going to change. Apart from that, I think it's great. I love the fact, I'm really liking the diameter of it. I don't know whether you can tell, but it's got this sort of angular raised section on the gripping, and it just fits nicely where your knuckles are, so you grab it in the right spot every time. So that's really good, and it's a solid bit of gear, I've got to say. Yeah, so I'm liking it so far. Cool. So signing off again from Essential Gear Depot. Talk to you soon. Okay, so what I've done is I've unpicked some of the the hemming on the side here, and I've the mesh material's 3 layers actually. So it's sandwiched. You got the mesh, and then you got some foam, and then some backing fabric. So I'm going to go on the front fabric. You can probably see this little thing in behind there, and I'm using these 12mm by 3mm neodymium magnets. I'm just going to put one of those in there, and I've just dropped it. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to slide him in there. I'm going to put it in the center. I think you can see that there. Okay, that's going to go over there. So now I'm just going to get some hot glue. Okay, we're over on a different bench now. Okay, I've got my hot glue gun in there. And I'm just going to squeeze some stuff around there. Youchie. That ought to do us there. I'll just run the sewing machine over that. I mean, I could just hot glue that closed, but the sewing machine's just over here, so we'll do that with the sewing machine shortly. Okay, so I was using these, but now I'm going to use this guy. So it's probably twice the size, and it's got way more pull. Now, can't really get that one out, I don't think, without making a bit of a mess, so I'm going to leave him in there. But yeah, this one really wants to stick, so I'm going to replace this guy. I'll dig him out if I can. Okay, so I've got the bigger magnet in there now, and it's just a case of sewing this little bit of cloth back into place. Should be reasonably simple to do, I think. Got the camera in the wrong spot, really. And the foot pedal. I'll give it a shot. Let's see. Anyway, it's probably not real pretty. Not much of my sewing really is. Would have helped if I checked that the other cotton was black. Alrighty, so it's much better now. It's quite positive that that magnetic, and I've got rid of my big floppy gap at the top up there. So reasonably happy with that. Cool. Thanks for watching.